I've started playing with my proper camera now, and I'm spewing that I haven't taken more photos while I was out in like the middle of Australia, where it was really different and like nothing I'd ever seen before. But I do genuinely remember feeling like if I pulled my camera out, it would just burst into flames in the heat. Like I had this complex about like the camera melting in my hands. But yeah, oh, there's always something. Like when we went to Thailand like years ago, I really did my best to like film stuff and do things and like not be self-conscious and everything. Same as what I'm working through now, but like back then I was more self-conscious, less confident, and yeah, just juggling the adventure with like capturing the adventure was like trickier. But when I got back from Thailand, I was like, I wish that I filmed way more. Like I wish that I did similar like video journals. And that's actually when video journals started, because I was like, I need to practice the journaling so that I can just pull the camera out wherever I am and like share what's going on. And then like I wanted to like travel all around everywhere and do that. But yeah, this time it's like I've done the journaling and I haven't filmed that much like on my gimbals and everything. I think what's going on inside me? I wasn't sure what I was going to do with, like, it's like if I don't have a picture of what I'm going to do with the content, then I don't make it. Like I just wanted to, this feels like excuses. I wish that I filmed more and I wish that I took more photos. It's weird sometimes though, you get into a headspace where the world doesn't seem as beautiful, or like I was just like, so much stuff was going on inside me, I couldn't see what was right in front of me. That kind of feeling. All different stuff. It was a big cocktail of emotions and feelings, and I've only just kind of started to settle and enjoy being where I am. And like, oh yeah, I have cameras. I like cameras. I can take some really cool photos. That's exciting. Like I wasn't excited. I was just bummed out. Like I was just feeling the immensity of the tasks ahead of me and the heartbreak of the mistakes behind me. And yeah, I was just overwhelmed. But yeah, so it's easy to be like, just have like regret and be like, oh, why didn't I take more photos? But there's a reason. There's stuff going on. Because of course, if like I would have just taken heaps of photos, I would have enjoyed every minute of it and like done all that stuff if I was in a place inside myself where it made sense to do that. I was actually thinking when I started taking photos, like now, I was like, man, I got to bring someone with me next time. Like, just kidnap somebody or get like a convoy going or something. And that's going to be April. But this journal will be up by then, because I'm pretty much planning to have enough journals to carry us through until April. And then I don't know what I'm going to film between now and then, apart from like this journey. But when I get back and I start doing all the things that I need to do, I don't know if I'll still be journaling or if I'll wait until the next adventure, if that'll sort of be the thing now. It's still going to be just documenting my thoughts and feelings in the present moment wherever I'm at, but I want it to be a bit more of an adventure. Taking photos is super fun, and it's like really easy to do. Like I would have been able to spend like as long as I needed to or as long as I wanted to, like playing with different camera angles and doing silly fun things, and there would have been no one around to care. Like it would have just been fun. Could have got my zoom lens out and got some photos of like some wild birds and even snakes, go looking for snakes. And yeah, I've been saying I've been going too fast. Like I've been rushing this journey and I need to slow myself down. Like if I was playing with my cameras more, that definitely slows me down. But as well, I'm really glad that it's unfolded the way that it has, because now that I've actually gone for a swim again, I'm just so grateful for water. And to be honest, like when I got out of the dry and I like got out of all the heat and went for a swim and everything, it's like, you know, when you've been pushing yourself but you can't really tell, and then all of a sudden you get to a place where you can relax and your body just kind of shuts down, and it's like just repairing all the damage that you've done to it, like the dehydration, the exhaustion, the like overheating, like, and the like not eating enough fruit and like nutrients, like towards the end there, just eating like trail mix and baked beans, and then macas on top of that. Like the last thing that I ate before, like yeah, when I filled the esky back up with fruit, the last thing that I ate was a double quarter pounder, which is pretty disgusting. But I just wanted to feel that feeling, that very fleeting, temporary feeling that fast food gives you. Man, I'm so sorry all the people that are super healthy and could not even imagine putting that kind of food in their mouth, but I still do that. That's like one of my guilty pleasure sort of things, even though the pleasure part only lasts for like a minute before I'm like, why did I do this? Still learning the same lesson over and over. That's what happens. You repeat the lesson until you actually learn it. And every time I'm like, I've learned it. I won't do this again. In like a couple of weeks, I'll probably be in the drive-thru. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna eat healthy from now on until the end of time. Yeah. It's really trippy watching the progress of the video journals that are being posted from ages ago now, and like responding to comments and stuff, and watching people like respond to where I was at back then. It's so much nicer. It's so much less stressful and less like self-conscious than when you record it. If I recorded this right now and then I posted it right now and I'm going through all this emotional stuff and there's all these things inside me, even if I'm not talking about it, even if I'm not actually saying like all the most hectic shit that's inside of me, I still feel the same vulnerability. Like when I post the video, it's like, I feel like you can see through the words, you can see through, like you can see in my body language, you can see in my eyes the pain. That's probably why I don't look into the lens too frequently, like just trying to, you know, like that. Yeah. Vulnerable, not feeling as strong as I guess I would like to be, and as strong as people think I am, a lot of people. So yeah, a lot of people got a lot of crazy dreams, man. That's one thing I know for sure. And the big realization of today is like, fuck, this is way easier than I thought it was going to be. And that's both relieving and frustrating, like, because I spent so long being scared that I couldn't do it. And I was like, you know, when you, to break this down, so we all have like these big crazy dreams, like let's just travel across the whole country and like just film it and like have all these crazy experiences and like be totally alone with ourselves for extended periods of time in the wilderness and face storms and drought and like jump off cliffs and do all the most exciting things we can imagine for ourselves. We have these dreams, and then what we do is we take like these little tiny baby steps, like this little shuffle towards the dream, but we're not really living it. So we're not really experiencing the benefits of embodying that true dream inside of ourselves. Like you're not, when you're taking those little shuffling baby steps towards what you want, you're not really getting what you want, so you're not motivated. But then like when you actually just dive fully into the thing that you want to do and you go, nah, I'm fucking doing it no matter what. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care if it all falls apart. I don't care if I run out of money and have to hitchhike home. Like, we're doing this. Once you do that, then every day you're like doing what you want to do, and it's just easier. Like, it's not, and also it's not like this, you don't have, because you're in it, like you're doing it, you're living your thing that you have imagined for yourself. You can't tell yourself that you can't do it because you're doing it, you know? That's one of the biggest things that stops us from being who we want to be. Like, while we're not being it, we're coming up with all the reasons why we can't. And the one thing that will stop you from coming up with reasons why you can't do something is to start doing it. Even if you do it poorly, even if you make a total mess of it, you'll still be doing it. So you can't tell yourself that you can't do it. That's the takeaway. You can do anything. You will figure it out. It might be messy, it might be chaotic. You might lose an arm or a leg, but you can do it. Click the like button for me. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Just, yeah, that stuff really helps grow the channel, and it like helps YouTube figure out who to show this stuff to, you know? See you shortly.